6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The History with Jackson podcast. Hello and welcome back to the History with Jackson podcast, and welcome to our Gloucester History Festival special series. Now, this year we've had an exciting opportunity to cover some small fraction of the Gloucester History Festival, and we will be bringing that content to you in a couple of special episodes. Now, the Gloucester History Festival is an exciting event where history unfolds in one of the most historically fascinating cities in the UK. This year's festival theme is Quests and Curiosity, and over the 2 weeks from September the 2nd to September the 17th, 2023, it offers an impressive array of over 150 events, starting off with Gloucester Day celebrations and including tours, talks, heritage open days, exhibitions and the intriguing Blackfriar Talks. This year, the Blackfriar Talks feature more than 100 of Britain's best-known historians, broadcasters and authors. These thought-provoking discussions take place over the course of 9 days within the impressive medieval venue of Blackfriars Priory. Now, if you're feeling you've missed out and want to experience the festival, don't be worried, as the festival returns next year for the spring weekend, taking place from Friday, April 12th to Sunday, April 14th, 2024, and again in autumn 2024 from Saturday, September 7th to Sunday, September 22nd, promising even more historical insights and adventures. So if you have missed it this year, be sure to plan ahead to come along in 2024. Now, without further ado, here is one of our episodes of the Gloucester History Festival special series. So, hello and welcome to the History Jackson podcast, and today we are joined by Claire Hopkins from the History Press. How you doing, Claire?
Yeah, I'm pretty good, thank you. How are you doing?
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
Now, what is the History Press?
It's a very good question.
Yeah.
We are a publishers, and surprisingly, we publish history books. So we're not based too far away from Gloucester, we're in Cheltenham. And as a company, we're overall about 125 years old now. The directors will probably tell me off for getting that date wrong, but we've been around for quite a while. And yeah, we've got a really diverse backlist of different types of periods, events, topics, but we really love telling untold stories. That's my passion as well. So yeah, we make books.
That's a great thing to do, like getting untold stories out there, because there's so many books of the same story.
Yeah, definitely.
So what's your role at the History Press?
So I'm a commissioning editor. So
Awesome.
I'm the really lucky person that is there at the very beginning stages of a book and contracting new titles for the list. So I work across quite a broad remit. It could be working on medieval titles one afternoon, and then the next you might be looking at World War II, Cold War, or even we also have a more generalised non-fiction imprint called Flint Books, which is a newer imprint for us, but that is a smorgasbord of books that spark conversation and debate. It's a really diverse, exciting mix of titles to be working on, and I contract the new titles, and then I guide authors through the process of publication, and I'm their touch point and support, I like to think. I try to, at least.
It sounds like an absolutely awesome job, really.
Thank you. Yeah, it's cool. I really enjoy it.
What's your favourite part of it then?
When you see the book in the shop.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you've worked on something, it could be you're working on a particular title for anything from 2 to 5 years sometimes, because if you commission something that's just an idea, so the author might take a year to 2 years writing, and then you've got a year's production schedule for that as well. So it's quite a long process.
Yeah, I can
and then
imagine.
when you finally see the real thing as a bona fide physical book, I always just want to call my mum and say, look, Mum, I made a thing. And it's always really exciting for the authors as well, because we're the facilitators, our authors are the experts. And there's nothing more exciting than getting really good reviews, seeing it land really well with readers as well, and just the benefits of their hard work paying off. It's really satisfying.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah.
And I think it's every author's dream to see themselves in Waterstones. It must be great for you to facilitate that.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we do. I might get told off for this, but the authors are doing the hard work. Publishing at its best is a true collaboration. We're there to facilitate, but you're the experts. And then to be able to support authors, bring their research and their writing to a wider audience is just, there's nothing better.
No.
I love what I do. I'm really lucky. So, yeah.
Have you had I know it's not like asking a mother to choose a favourite child, but is there a favourite book or a couple of favourite books that you've worked on?
That is quite difficult. There's two for me that stand out.
Okay.
One has been published recently under our Flint Books imprint. It's Rigged by Andy Verity. That was a new type of publishing for me, for general non-fiction. Yeah. And the story and the research and the work that Andy put into that book is phenomenal. And it was featured in the Times, the BBC. It's been everywhere, and it's performing so well. And he's been working on that for over 7 years. So that's a true privilege to work with him on that. And then I think that the forthcoming The Princes in the Tower, Solving History's Greatest Cold Case by Philippa Langley, that is a real pride and joy of mine, but it's not published yet. So
I'm looking forward to seeing that one out.
Thank you. Yeah, it's out this November.
Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Now, final fun question for you, as we do for everyone. What is your favourite historical period?
I'm a medievalist.
Oh.
Yeah, definitely. It's such a rich period of history. There's so much excitement. The characters are involved. Personally, I really love Cecily Neville. I think she's incredible. But there are so many approaches and interpretations, and it keeps me in business because you can always find a new angle. You can always approach things in new ways. And I definitely love the medieval period.
No, I think that's a great answer.
Cool.
Now, our listeners are going to want to go away and find the amazing books that you guys publish at the History Press. So how do you find the History Press online?
So our website is thehistorypress.co.uk. You can find us on all social media, but you'll also find us in your local Waterstones, Amazon, all your major outlets. You'll be able to find us. Just look for the little H on the spine.
That's a great answer. I love it. Well, thank you very much for coming on, Claire. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for chatting to me.
That's all right.
Cheers.
There we
go.